Hey everybody on Facebook and YouTube. Wanted to go live today to catch you guys at home. Know this is right after Christmas, so you're probably just relaxing, watching TV or whatever people do. I have been working, but I work from home, so it's not work to me. I love what I do. I've already done a couple videos for my stories. I have worked on my taxes today, all while watching two Disney movies with my kids. So, what are you guys doing? Drop a replay. Let me know what y'all are doing today. Enjoying your Christmas gifts, enjoying family, hanging out. I just had a good old latte and I'm sitting in my office and I thought I would go live today and share on three things. If you're building online, if you're trying to earn money online, maybe you're thinking about earning money online, let me just share a couple tips. And also in the description of this video, there is a Facebook group that you can join. Is the Art of Social Media. We do free tips in that group, and there's an abundance of testimonials. So if you were thinking of working with me, that would be a great place to go and check out some of the classes I have to offer, from a very beginner state to more advanced and super user state online. So, hey, everybody, if you're watching this, hopefully we're friends and you do know me. This is a public video, though, so maybe you're watching and don't know me. I'm Kibi. I'm from North Carolina, and I have built my businesses online, and I've been doing it for many, many years and decided to train and coach on building online and earning income, side hustle income that goes along with what you currently do. So it's not about quitting your job or anything like that. It's about just creating some additional income into your life and doing that online. And now more than ever, I've been teaching, preaching, doing online for many, many years, but now because of COVID, we all are forced to go online. So now's the time to develop some skill. And so I want to go over three tips with you guys to give some freebies away today as you're hanging out. My gift to you on some things that have worked for me. And I know they'll work for you as well if you implement these into your life. So the first one in the title of the video, and I'll put it down as a banner here, is do not compare. This is the number one thing that I see happen to people that I coach, people that I watch online, is they go to step out and go do something, and they are very reserved back and held back in fear because they're looking around at other people maybe doing better than them, people they look up to, they don't think they could measure up. For example, there's a lot of celebrities online right now. If you go to Instagram, you're probably going to see The Rock, okay? Because The Rock is has the most paid amount. He's made the most as a celebrity right now on Instagram. And the reason you see him, and the reason I see him, I haven't even followed him, but I see him because he pays for ads. All right. So even celebrities are doing online marketing. They're trying to sell things online, music, movies, etc., because the world's shifting and people have lost income. So with that, if I were following The Rock or I was following the Kardashians, and I start looking at them and thinking, well, I'm not them, or I don't look like them, or whatever our minds do to play tricks on us, you've got to understand they already have influence. They already have following, and God knows how much they spend on Facebook ads, which is going to be the second tip I go over, which is Facebook ads. So the first tip, but let me just highlight and reiterate again, do not compare. You do not know what a person has done already to build them. So I've been building online 10 years. So if you compare yourself to me, you haven't been online probably 10 years, right? So you've got to weigh, if you're going to compare, you've got to weigh the experience. You have to weigh the persistency. You have to weigh the fact that people, some may be buying ads to catch leads and catch an algorithm you're not going to catch if you're not buying ads. And then the biggest thing is staying consistent. So if you're thinking about doing a live, or you're thinking about doing a video story, or you're thinking about doing these things, it takes skill and, more importantly, courage. It takes courage. But when you look around left and right and you start comparing, it's going to hold you back with fear. So the first tip is do not compare. Now, the second tip I want to go over are Facebook ads. We're on Facebook now, but this can apply to anything. It could apply to Instagram. It could apply to YouTube. I mean, any platform has an opportunity for you to buy ads. So I want to talk about that. I was actually in a training with a 7-figure earner. He builds a coaching business online, and he disclosed fully that he spends $100,000 a month in Facebook ads and Instagram. So again, back to number one tip, don't compare. How do I look at this guy? I can't compare. I'm not spending that in ads, right? So if you're going to compare, you've got to compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges. So he may be making or earning 7 figures a year, but you got to subtract what he's paying out in ads. $100,000 a month, and there's 13 months in a year. That's 130 grand out the door just in Facebook ads. Okay. So with that, I believe you can build online without ads. You can start building yourself. You can start building relationships and staying consistent. So what I love about it is if I don't buy an ad and I catch a lead and someone buys my product, let's say I earn $100. I earn $100 to sell the product that I'm selling. Okay. That's a commission. If I earn that and I didn't do anything except go live or do a story to gain that, that's 100% profit. That's $100 in my pocket. Okay. Now, if I spent 10 grand in ads to gain a sale that's $100, I may look pretty. Okay. I may have sponsored ad by my Facebook and lots of people are seeing it, but that don't mean anything. Like, let's go to YouTube. Your subscribers, you may have 100,000, or somebody may have 100,000 subscribers, but that don't mean 100,000 people are buying. Okay. So again, going back to number one, don't compare unless you've looked into someone's business. You've seen their 1099. Don't compare. Only person we should compare is how we were yesterday, ourselves. Looking in the mirror and saying, what can I do today better than yesterday? That's it. All right. So again, back to number two, Facebook ads. I believe if you hire a coach, which is the next tip, and you get good training, you get polished and skilled online, you can truly build your business to 6, 7 figures, whatever your heart desires, without ads. I am living proof and testament to tell you that I've built multiple businesses to 6 figures online from my phone or my computer, and I've had to learn skill. I've had to learn to do what I'm doing right now. StreamYard is a new feature. We've been using Zoom. Anytime something new comes out, I test, I measure, I learn it. I see if it's applicable. Is it something that will accelerate my business? Is this something I need to put more time into or not? I like the StreamYard. I'm testing and measuring StreamYard versus Zoom. If you're not a test and measure person, maybe you hire a coach to carve those things out. But what I'm saying is that tip one, if you're comparing, you're going to stall. So you need a coach. Tip two, Facebook ads are not necessary. If you're sitting there right now, broke as a joke from Christmas because you spent all your money and you're thinking about earning money and how do I do that? You can start in your garage. You could start in a storage building. You could build things online now through Facebook Marketplace. Last garage sale I had, I earned $1,200. People came by and picked it up, and we did it in COVID. I didn't go around them. They wore masks. They paid me PayPal. They came, got their stuff. I laid it out. I laid it out on the front porch. They came and got it. Sold right off Facebook Marketplace. Like boom, boom, boom. Stuff I wasn't using. Stuff that was collecting dust. So don't think you even have to run a business. Don't even think that you have to go open up a store. You don't. There's things you can do to make money right now, legal, online. Okay. But again, if you're stuck on number one of comparison, you don't even think outside the box. You're just sitting there staring at your television today versus thinking about what can I do to earn income? How can my 2021 be better? If I made 50 grand in 2020, how can I make 100 grand in 2021? How can I increase my income? What are you going to do to increase your income next year? Okay. Are you going to be sitting here next year, 2021 at Christmas, with the same amount of money in your bank account? Are you thinking bigger? Do you want better? Do you want more? And there's nothing wrong with it, but you got to work for it. We got to work for it. So tip 1, don't compare. Tip 2, Facebook ads, you don't need them. You don't need them getting started. You can build a business online without them. Everything I earn is 100% profit because I'm not buying ads. If I earn $30,000 in my makeup business, that's 100% profit with no ad. I didn't buy marketing. I didn't buy billboards. I didn't buy newspapers. I didn't invest in flyers. I didn't invest in ads online. If I earn that, that's 30 grand in my pocket, 100% 1099 profit. Okay. Think about that. So if you think of having a side hustle and you want to earn $10,000 or $20,000 extra to what you're doing already, to what you're currently doing, all right, just another 20,000 in your household next year. If you're not buying ads and you go do that organically, you go manage your own data, you go build online, that's 100% tax. That's 1099 money, y'all. That means they're not taking taxes out on that. That's 1099. That's life-changing money for people. Life-changing to have a cushion of $10,000 to $20,000 extra next year. Okay, so let's go to tip 3, and I'm going to type this up in our banner. And it's how to hire a trainer or coach. And this is big, okay? Because now you're watching me and you're like, okay, this is great. This sounds great. Now what? Okay, I'm still stuck. I'm still comparing. You're telling me not to compare, but how do I really get over it? Number 2, how do I build with skill? How do I develop posture? How do I do a story? How do I do a live? How do I use all these features? How do I zoom in? How do I control my meetings? How do I build teams? How do I sell? How do I get over rejection? How do I do all these things? That's easy said and done. Okay. Hiring someone who has done it, who's walked through it, still going through it. Goodness gracious. Tip 1, do not hire a trainer, a motivational speaker, a coach, no one that is not doing what you're doing. For example, I'm not going to hire someone who trains on how to sell real estate when I'm trying to build network marketing. Okay, network marketing and real estate are 2 different industries. Okay, all right. So then let's say you're a coach and you're looking for a mentor and you want to go hire a motivational speaker who gets paid to speak to people, but they've never coached anything. That's not good. So tip 1 is hire someone, and you don't have to hire somebody who's making 7 figures. If they're doing better than you, then they're good enough for you. Okay. So let's say you're looking for a trainer and they do network marketing and they're in a different company than you, but they're at a different level higher than you. They've earned more money than you. Hire them. Okay. They're doing the work you're doing. If you're in network marketing, you are both in network marketing. Okay. So I hope I'm clear about that. They don't have to be making the most money in the industry. Are they doing better than you? I always look at people and say, it's not even about money sometimes. Maybe I just want to replicate and emulate someone's morals. Maybe I see a person of high integrity and they're building a loyalty with people. They have excellent customer service. I want to emulate that. So maybe they're not the highest paid person in their industry, but I watch what they're doing and I see what they're doing, and I want to be like that. I want to do what they're doing. So I'm going to hire them. I'm going to find out, how are you doing what you're doing? How are you retaining customers? How are you delivering this customer service? How are you just glowing online? How are you attracting all these people? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. So tip 1 is you want to hire a coach or trainer that is in the industry you're in, doing what you're doing, and you want to be like that person. Okay. Not that you are that person. You're you, they're them, but you want to be doing skill like that person. Okay. So if I were going to go pick up football, I'm going to go hire someone to teach me how to throw the football. I want to emulate that person. I want to have the success they're having. Okay, I hope I'm being clear and making sense, because we don't want to go be like people, but you want to emulate and replicate mentorship. Okay, so then number 2 is when you're going to look for a trainer, watch what they're doing. Okay, it's easy to say, well, I'm over here doing this and blah, 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 but then you don't see them anymore online. Okay, for example, if I'm telling you that I don't buy ads, go look and see if I do. Go see if you see anything that says sponsored on my post. And you won't, okay? Because I don't buy ads and I'm honest. But not everybody is, right? So they would tell you, oh, I can get you 100 leads. Well, what are you doing to get leads? You're buying ads, right? So watch what people do, not what they say. And even me, go watch what I do. Watch what people do before you hire them, okay? And then tip number 3 for hiring a trainer coach, this is it, is if you send someone a message and say, hey, I'm looking at your services. I'd like to take your social media. I'd like to take your life coaching. I'd like to take your class. And they're not on it and they're not getting back with you, I wouldn't hire them. Because that's whatever they've done to get you and try to get your money, they're times 10 how they're going to be when they got your money. Okay, so let me explain. So if you reach out to me, I have a 2-hour turnaround time. I don't care if I'm on vacation. I don't care what day of the week it is. Unless I'm asleep and we're in a different time zone, I am back with you on that message. And guess what? You're going to talk to me. We're going to have a client consult. We're going to schedule that on a Zoom and you get to talk to me. You can talk to me, right? So I've hired coaches before that I've never talked to. They sent me an assistant. They didn't deliver what they promised. I bought a package and it was old data of old screens. It was a nightmare. So if you're watching that's happened to you, I'm sorry. But every coach is not like that. I know lots of coaches who deliver. They value their customers. They don't have assistants and robots. They will be meeting you and they want to build and grow their coaching and they believe in the loyal client. Okay. And that's me. So if you want to message me, I will get back with you. If not, just be careful. Like when you go to hire a coach or trainer and they don't respond timely and they're not even the one responding, I'd be careful. You don't want to buy packages from people and training and stuff that you don't get hands-on coaching. It would be like me going and taking algebra because I can't stand math. But I would go take algebra without a teacher. Are you crazy? Like I would be like, what the heck is that? You know, social media is a lot like math, you know, so if you can't add, you're going to really struggle dividing and so on. And it's a building. So you need someone mindset when you're pulling layers off and you're trying to get deep rooted things peeled off of you. You need somebody to hold your hand through that. It's not, oh, here's a video, go watch it, and I don't ever want to talk to you again. I got your money. Okay, be careful. And I'm telling you this because I've hired coaches and trainers who never took time with me. They never got to know me. They didn't know my kid's name. They didn't know I had a dog. They didn't know where I lived. Some of them didn't even know the business I was in. I bought some training. I watched a couple videos and I never bought again. So if you're watching and you're a coach, maybe you need another coach to help you learn how to work on your delivery. All right. So it's not always about attracting leads and getting them. It's about keeping loyal clients, about building a big, effective community. So you're not always killing what you eat, kill what you eat, kill what you eat. You're building leverage. Okay. So again, I'm going to stop the banners. Let's wrap up. 3 things. 1, don't compare. Go build it. Quit comparing. The people who criticize you and the naysayers, they're the ones that will never build anything. So why does it matter? Like, don't care about that. Like, don't compare yourself. Stay on course. Do what you got to do to win for your family. Number 2, don't buy Facebook ads. You don't need to do that. Invest your money into training. Learn skill. Learn to be polished. The little logo up here, sorry, I'm backwards, up there, Story Sell. That's the hottest class in the marketplace right now. 12 weeks of content. Insane. Well, you learn free apps. You learn how to make your stories snazzy. Lead attraction marketing, how to full circle take care of your clients. Customer service, how to be positive online. And then there's major accountability. So we're pulling you along, not making you, but helping you to go do it and actually make traction online. So StorySell, that is a no-brainer class. Everybody should be in that class. My daughter's in that class. Every kid, teenager with a phone needs to be in that class. Anyway, just my spiel. And then number 3, go hire a trainer and a coach. Not just a trainer, but a coach. Someone that'll meet you weekly or every other week or once a month to recap and say, what did you learn? Tell me what you learned. Do you have any questions? Let me hold your hand through this. Let me help you do this. And when you're doing that, there were 3 tips I mentioned on how to go hire an effective coach, one that'll truly help you, one that really cares about you and will believe in you before you do. Like, you can just catch that belief and they empower you and motivate you. And there's coaches out there to help. And I hope that you'll message me. I am looking to take on 5 more clients in 2021, personal coaches and our personal coaching, and to help people grow their social media. By the way, all company, I don't mention companies. You don't have to be in my company. Any industry, I do train on how to build online, and then personalized coaching as well. And I also work with coaches on helping them ground up build coaching programs. And I've also helped 3 people write books and publish books. So there's an array of things that I do that I love, and I'd love to work with you. And I do offer 5 classes from business coaching to life coaching to 4 agreements with Coach Daryl Price, which is a mindset life coaching class, also a business class, a business coaching class called Breakthrough, and multiple social media classes. Also, I offer Optimize, which is how to work from home and optimize your workspace and really go do that big. So there's an array of products on my menu. I'd love to have you get a free consult with me. So I'd love to have that consult with you, and drop a comment. Let me know you watched. I hope these tips will provide value for you today. And look, go build it for you and your family. You're worth it. You deserve it. Your family deserves it. And guess what? Social media is here. It's not going away, and we can capitalize on it. It's even playing field, you guys, even playing field for us to go make a mark. See y'all, and be blessed, and thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.